Hey everyone, it's the Horsefly87 here. I wanted to give you a new walk around for some of my new subscribers. If you haven't been a subscriber for long, you may not have gone back far enough in my videos to actually see the original walk around of my motorcycle that I ride. So I figured I'd do another one, and it's also in HD, so it'll look a little better. Some general specs about the bike. You're looking at a 2008 Kawasaki NInja ZX6r. It is a sport bike, obviously. It has 599 cc's, so it's not quite 600, but they rank it as 600 anyway. The engine is a inline 4-stroke, and it's fuel injected. It's air cooled, 6-speed, chain driven. It weighs 368 pounds dry, so add about 6 pounds for fuel, or 167 kilograms if you're in the metric system. The seat height is actually 32 inches above the ground, or that's about 820 millimeters. The front suspension is a 41 millimeter inverted cartridge fork, and the back is a bottom link unitrack with gas charged shocks. I'll show you that later. The front tire is a 120 and the rear tire is a 180. The front brakes are double disc Nissan brakes, and the rear brake is just a single 210 millimeter disc brake. The front are 300 millimeter. Fuel capacity 4.5 US gallons, or about 17 liters. And this is the vivid yellow version of the motorcycle. So I'll start in the front. I can't turn it on, so I guess I'm ill prepared, but this is the front of the motorcycle. On the left is the regular light. In the middle is a light that's always on, and this is your high beam. The lights are high intensity discharge, or HID lighting. On the right side of the bike, you can see the Nissan brakes and the dual discs. Right here used to be a reflector, but I took it out. Also, right here you can also see the flush mounts, the flush mount turn signals. Coming up on the bike, there's the instrument cluster. Obviously I can't turn it on for you. And the ignition. I get a lot of questions about this. This is actually the front brake fluid reservoir. I normally have it covered with a wrist protector, so the UV light doesn't go into the summer through the plastic and degrade the fluid. On the right hand side, this is your cutoff switch, and right here, you can't see it very well, I got a little flashlight. Right there is actually a start and stop button for the lap timer, and right there is the electric start ignition. This is the throttle, of course, and the front brake. Here's the gas tank, 4.5 gallons about. On the right side of the bike down here, this is where I put my right foot, and this is the rear brake. It controls that brake right there. Right here, you can't see it very well, but right there is the oil indicator. That'll tell you how full your oil is, and that's where the oil goes, right there. This is just the general engine compartment. Moving up the bike, of course you have the driver's seat and a passenger seat. Along the passenger seat, you have the rear passenger pegs, and those fold up. Also on the back of the bike, you have the rear brake reservoir fluid right here. On the back, you have the disc brake on the right hand side. This whole big thing right here is called the swing arm. And if you look through here, you can see the sprocket and the chain. See? ZX6s normally come with an ugly fender. I put a fender eliminator kit on, so there's no fender. Oops. So here is the fender that I made. It's one piece from here, up, over, and down, and across. My license plates sit right there. That's the light that lights it up. On the back of the bike, you have the right turn signal, the rear brake light, and that's all LED, and the left turn signal. Stock exhaust comes out of the back of the bike. Some logos. Now on the left side of the bike, you'll have the left passenger foot pegs. Down here is the rear sprocket, and most motorcycles are chain driven, so there's the chain. This is where my left foot sits, and this is the shifting assembly. Obviously the kickstand. Right here is an idle speed adjustment. This right here. You turn that to determine where you want your bike to idle at. This is the gas charged rear shock. That's the charging apparatus, and there's your rear suspension. Also on the left side of the bike, you can see the coolant reservoir in here, and the radiator, along with the radiator fan. Okay, and the left side wheel, the left fork, and another 300mm disc brake, along with the brake pads, and the left flush mount. On the left side, this is just a regular grip. It doesn't have any, throttle control or anything. That's all controlled on the right. This is your clutch. Also, this is your high and low beam. The top is the high beam, and the bottom's the low beam. So it's on low right now. Below that is your turn signal and your horn. That little button right there is actually to advance to the next lap for your lap timer. That's only on the ZX6. And right now I have the mirrors folded in just for storage. So that is the 2008 Kawasaki NInja ZX6r. I hope you all enjoy this walk around, and if you have seen my previous one, thanks for watching the new one, and it's in HD, so make sure you click the button down there. If you have any questions, just let me know, and I will be glad to answer them. Of course, as always, as the horsefly says, ride on. Make sure to subscribe, click the rate buttons, give me some stars, and leave a comment. I will talk to you all later. Thanks.